All right, so another thing I caught up on is Thousand Pound Sisters, season 8, episode 2. I believe it's called Not Today, Satan. So Amy is still crashing out about this wedding. Chris and Misty go to try to speak to her about it to try and get her to settle her differences with Tammy, and she gives us that wonderful baloney line, like, "Don't feed me this baloney when y'all know I don't like baloney." And they're like, "What, girl?" So anyways, they all compromise on going to an escape room. I thought the escape room segment was fun. I don't know what the heck type of escape room this was. It was like horror mixed with escape room. Was it real? I don't know. But Amy and Tammy, of course, started working together. Other little things that happened in the episode were things like Tammy going to see their mom, Darlene, and then, she's like, "We can't call you Tubby anymore. We gotta call you Skinny Minnie." And even she's telling them to kind of squash their differences and that it's not all about Amy. Amy has to grow up, but also Tammy's been more mouthy since her surgery. So I think there's just a lot of family dynamics going on there. We did see Brittany get approved for weight loss surgery. Some of the best segments of this season have been her little segments with Chris, where he's like, "Yo, doctor, I almost died with her giving up all these sodies." And I guess her blood sugar came down just under the recommended amount to have the surgery. So she does have it within the episode. One of their little grandsons come with them, which is great. Great support. And I do hope Brittany does well. It looks like from pictures I've seen online, she's really killing it with her weight loss. And I thought it was a great example of someone that wasn't outside the extreme getting surgery. She has issues with diabetes, so kind of maintaining and regulating her blood sugar. So let's hope she can do that. She's mentioned she wants a family in the future with Chris. I know Chris is quite a bit older than her, so I don't know how that's going to work for them, but I do wish them the best of luck on that. So that was like a nice segment to see, and it's nice to see Dr. Smith be so caring with all of the family members. Like, he kind of knows their history, and he's just like, I just love his approach to the whole bariatric weight loss surgery. Completing it, having patients that are, that meet all the prerequisites and everything for it. So I did love that. Of course, we meet, I think it's Lily, right? Their family, Amy's bestie. And like, Amanda has posted online that she's been a family friend for quite a long time, and that she was a family friend of hers. So TLC announcing her as this like sudden bestie is a little bit of a false narrative, so don't read too much into that. But oh my god, Amy, you could have rolled around outside in the weeds and gotten flowers that looked very similar for your bouquet. So I know it made you happy, but my goodness, girl, you could have saved some money, just rolled outside on that non-cut grass, picked up a few things and a couple pine cones, and there you go. And I know the mic drop is supposed to be that Tammy's not the maid of honor. That's coming next episode. And like, I have two thoughts on it. So my first thought is, everyone said they're not going to Amy's wedding. They're like, "F you, girlfriend, we're not coming." So in that vein, fair enough, you invite someone else. Did they already have the conversation that because it wasn't, at the sanatorium, everyone was assuming that they were going to go now? I don't know if as the bride I could accept that. So, I mean, I have split feelings on that. I do think they're like thick as thieves, and I think that will change throughout the season, so I'm not putting too much weight into that. But overall, I thought it was a fun episode. It had a lot of things. It had a lot of progression to it, so I am excited to see what continues to go forward. Amy's like super excited about this wedding, which, I mean, good for her. Like, Misty's like, it's not like it's her first wedding, but then they're making a big deal about Tammy's, and it wasn't her first wedding either. So I'm just like kind of a bit Switzerland on it. Tammy's a little too over the top. She's definitely excessively gained a bunch of her weight back, so I do hope she can get back on track. More than worried about the wedding, and I know I believe she's pregnant again, and in current pictures I've seen, she does look really good. So that's all I got for y'all today. Comment, what did you think of episode 2? Did you like the little character arcs that were going on? What did you think of Brittany's surgery? What do you think of Amy in this wedding? So yeah, get at it. Know someone loves you. Think positively. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Follow and subscribe. All right, bye.